Okay, I brought her out, loaded up 100 rounds of 45 long Colt using unique powder and wheel weight bullets, 455 or 255 grainers, which was pretty much standard for the 45 Colt. Actually, I only put 2 on the paper. I went down and had a look. That's bad. Yeah. That's bad. We'll try again with 2 hands here. Still got the flinchies. Yeah, that's better. So I've been loading 5, I keep forgetting that. Used to the cap and balls where I stuff them all in there. Well, so far so good. So we'll have a look at that target. Let's see where we're at. The 50 meters. Well, I see 3 holes anyway. Gremlins. Okay, I figured out what it is. I took a look at the brass and I noticed a bit of a scuff mark on some of the primers. So I took a look. There's a couple of the primers aren't quite sunk into the brass that well. And there's a tiny little raise area here, so when you get to those particular ones, they're dragging across here, and that's what's causing the hang up. It's 50 meters. See what I can do with it here. Had another one of those draggy ones there. I missed it. I've been checking them. Yeah. I missed that one. The primer's not quite in there good enough. I'm gonna check all that brass when I get home. Something else a little different about this fella. You pull him back the hammer back, first click, but you can't release it. You pretty much have to push the draw it all the way back and release the hammer. Of course you want it there. Well, you have to have it there to get the latch open. Of course, you don't want your firing pin sticking out of there. See, it sticks out a bit when you bring that shut. So, got the live round lined up there. Now you're on the empty chamber. It doesn't pay to drink a bunch of coffee before you come out. Try to shoot one-handed with a revolver. Kind of watching your sight picture go all over the place. So there she is, one open top, 1875 Smith & Wesson Schofield Revolver, and she's in 45 Colt. It's nice to shoot, although I find her a little awkward with the second hand on the grip. It tends to get your finger kind of underneath the trigger guard. Everything is a little bit tight in here, but for shooting one-handed, she's nice. Beautiful thing. And I like that trigger. It's got a nice wide flat trigger on it, something you don't get with any of the Colts. It's in 45 long Colt. She packs a pretty decent wallop. I loaded her middle of the range according to the spear loading manual.